Oh boy. What is going on, everyone? We are live. It's camera action. All right, let's see who's in here. Mustang guys hopped in. We got Eris in the house. We got Pink's Garage. Tim Windsor. Appreciate you, Tim. Yeah, please hit that like button, guys, if you can. Let's see. We got some cool stuff to talk about today. I think. What's up, J-Man? Yeah, my freaking I just had to pick up my daily from Toyota again. And the part that really irks me is it was I had them repair something I could have done myself, but I had already ordered the part, but like the time I need the car is before the part would have got here. So I just paid them to do it. And I guess they're using better quality parts than I would have used anyway. So, but it just hurts my soul paying people to do work I can do. We got some Mustang stuff though coming up. Some good stuff. Yeah, we got it. So tomorrow, we got the video. I went to my dad's house, about 2 hours away from me, and he's had his 3-valve basically sitting in mothballs because the freaking side, whatever the heck you call it, the seat switch it broke, or I guess the 3 valves, possibly the 11s and 14s, probably I'm gonna guess probably every S197, the actuator switch for the seats, the power seats, is crap, and the seat would go back, but it wouldn't go forward. So my dad's like 2 inches shorter than me, and it got to the point where the seat's so far back he can't drive his own Mustang without like a booster seat or something. So So I went over there and I did an install video and helped him fix it. In the process of fixing it, I broke it even more. So I did break it, but I took his car out for a little spin because I haven't driven a 3-valve in a minute. And I'd love to get another 3-valve. I'll be honest. I would love to have a 3-valve and just turn that into like a dedicated road course car. It wouldn't be the fastest thing out there, but it'd be fun. I'd have a lot of fun in it. And I know that's the purpose of the Boss, but like I'm not an unlimited budget kind of guy. And if the Boss crashes, I'll be sad, really sad. Where if the 3-valve crashes, yeah, I'll be sad, but like I'd get over it. All right, I'm behind in the comments already. What's up, George? How you doing, my man? Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everybody in the stream. Reminds me, let's go ahead and share that out real quick. Hold on. If you have not entered the giveaway video for Christmas, and you have a Mustang of any sort, or you're into Mustang stuff, you have S1, S550, S19, or you have a Boss 302, S550, Fox body, or you just love Mustang stuff, go enter our giveaway video. It's I'm gonna do the drawing on the 23rd, I believe. What happened to the Calimer's trans? Do you still have it? Yes, I do, David. It is sitting in the garage under a tarp. The way I'm looking at it, so it's sitting next to the one-piece drive shaft, the RXT clutch, and the aluminum flywheel. Aluminum flywheel needs to go. I need a light and steel flywheel. So if anyone's got a light and steel flywheel, then that's what I need. It's got to be, I don't know if that's got to be 26 spline. Mine's 26 spline. The trans is 26 spline. But I do have the Calimer transmission still. And I kind of, as long as the stock trans is still working, I'm not in a rush to put it on. I feel that, since that's the transmission that's there for the power, like that's meant for big power, then why waste it? Why put wear time on it on a stock tune, So keep running the stock transmission until we either get a Paxton or I blow it, right? And if I blow the stock trans, then let's go ahead and throw the Calimer on. But right now, stock trans just whines. It whines pretty loud. Matter of fact, some people ask me if I have a supercharger. That's how loud it whines. I get comments asking if I have a supercharger. But no, we're just gonna keep running it until until we either need the Calimer or we blow the stock trans. What's up, Fat Boy Fox? How's it going, man? What's up, Chad? How you doing? And what's up? Oh, Matt. Man, Matt. Wait. That's always hating. No worries. No, it's not a condo for mice. It's covered well. There's no mice in there. I check it periodically, so. Let's see. Mustang guy. What's up, Mustang guy? I think I already said hey. Get caught up. But yeah, I took my dad's 3-valve out, and when I started it up, there was definitely a fair amount of smoke in it. It had been sitting for a minute. But we got her all squared away. We got her all squared away and back ready to go. So he's actually driving it this week to work, I believe. But his Mustang, I love that grabber orange color. I really do like it a lot. But he needs Matt's sad about Chad. Yeah, I do like the grabber orange color, but he needs a new paint job. He's had that Mustang for like 10 or 12 years or something like that. It's been a while. See, I'd love to get another 3-valve, but where would I put it? I was actually trying to convince my dad to, I think he'd let me do it, honestly. I told him, because he wanted me to fix it. I said, you know what you should have done is just drop it off at my house and leave it with me for about a month. And then I could drive the 3-valve for a while, put some miles and drive time on it since it's been sitting. Yeah. I have a feeling that one day that car will end up in my garage. One day. If he gets rid of it, I want first dibs. Track the Fox. Eris, I don't know if maybe you just have not been watching the Fox content, but that Fox body is not ready for a track. Like that I drove it today, actually. I was driving the Fox body around today because the Toyota was at the dealership getting some work done. Yes, and that, by the way, I already kind of addressed that earlier. That hurts my soul. I hate paying anyone to do work, but I was driving the Fox today, and if I leave it in drive, the 1-2 shift is so long. Like I have to take it all the way down to first and shift it myself the second, then drive, because otherwise it takes forever for that shift to occur. That C5 is probably on its way out. Well, honestly, what I'd love to do, Eris, is, and I look periodically and I haven't found it, but my old 3-valve is still in the Chesapeake, Virginia area. I'm imagining that when I traded it in, it was very nice. It was a super nice car. I think when I traded it in, I'm going to guess that somebody who works at the dealership that I traded it to bought it because it keeps getting serviced there and the miles are staying really low. So I think that someone bought it from that dealership. And I put a MMD ducktail wing on it. I did the California Special front bumper after I hit like a piece of debris in the road. So I swapped it out to California Special bumper. I changed the wheels to a better set of OEM wheels. The chrome, it was like chrome 5 spokes, classic, or chrome bullets, the classic bullets. And then I put pipes, axle backs on, off-road X pipe, and BBK shorty headers. And that thing sounded good. It sounded really good. And it was tuned. And the last thing I hadn't done yet is I did not do cams. And that was next on the list. But instead, we traded the 3-valve and got a Boss 302. So can't be too upset about that. But if I could ever acquire my original Mustang, that was my first Mustang. If I could ever get that 3-valve back, that would be awesome. I got 3 boys and need 3 Mustangs, right? So let's. So I think, David, that a winding transmission is an indication that it's on its way out. The trans is fine. I have a feeling it's the either the throwout bearing or the pilot bearing. I think I have a bearing winding. My rear end winds. No one asked me if I have a supercharger. Luckily, I don't have rear end wind. So the rear end's good. And mine, it winds with engine speed. So 5,000 RPM in first sounds just like 5,000 RPM in second, same as 5,000 RPM in third. So it's all, that's why I think it's a bearing issue on the transmission. What's up, Brad? Oh, shoot. Brad already freaking dumped the dang super chat here. Let's cut down to it real quick. I'm thinking of wrapping the Boss. Anyone know if wrapping a car is a good investment? It depends why you're doing it, Brad. It can. So if your paint is like immaculate, some people do it as a way of kind of masking your OEM paint and protecting it, right? If you wanted to do something else and get a really cool look out of it, honestly, here I don't have the money for that. But if I did have the money to wrap a car, what I would do, Brad, is do a Boss 302 wrap, but like make some sort of color scheme that nobody has. There is a guy who's wrapped his, I believe it's a wrap. I don't think it's paint, but he did the Gulf, Gulf oil or Gulf petroleum, Gulf gas, whatever the hell it is. He did a Gulf wrap or livery, and you can see it. It's on Instagram. I can't remember the guy's handle though. I'll show you, but if I did a wrap, here's what I would do. If I can find the dang picture of it. Oh, man. Give me a second, guys. This is what – I'm going to go back up the comments and catch up with everybody that I just jumped down to. But I had to acknowledge the super chat. Just give me a second. All right. We're going to find this guy. It's in the downloads. All right, here it is. So if I ever did a wrap, this would be it. I would get matte black with gloss black stripes. And the reason I do this is because there was a Ford CEO who – this is a one-of-one car. This exists as a real painted car, and I think it's awesome. And I would love to rock this look for a bit. That's the wrap I would do. But anyone else has some wrap experience, please catch them up below. All right, let me catch back up real quick. Saved the 3-valve money. All right, let me see. That's where we were. My rear end one. Yep. There's Brad. What you sipping on? Nah, it's a Angry Orchard. Angry Orchard. Put it on a drift track. See, I don't necessarily want to do that. I want to do road course stuff. Like I want to do road course stuff. Yeah, a 3-valve will be probably like one of the slowest cars out there. But you know what? Like I'll be having a blast. I guarantee it. What's up, Barbecue Mike? How you doing, my friend? Shift timing is a manual adjustment. Okay. I'll have to take a look at that. We have to talk more about that, Broken Tool. Or maybe we can talk about it when I open this stream up. I drive with the philosophy that life is a race and I'm always qualifying. You're qualifying until you go straight to jail. You live the life of Monopoly. All right, let's see. Sublime, LOL. What's up, Victor? Hey, Victor, how you doing, man? I don't know if I've seen you in a minute. It's been a while, I feel like. That's why you're always last, Sublime. Say hey to Mike. Everybody saying hey. Mike, you never got back to me with that order of salsa, brother. Hey. Amen to the 3 boys and 3 Mustangs. Yeah. So just got to convince the missus. Honestly, the next car, even though the miss had like the last new car, she's probably going to get the next new car because I'm not really interested in another daily driver, but I'd rather get her a bigger daily driver. I did look at the brand new Sequoia. Man, super nice, but those twin turbo V6s, they need to figure that out. I think you can, Eris. I think you can. I feel like I've seen it done. But I'm not an expert. I've never wrapped a car, so I do not know. And that's what I said, Chad. That's what I'm thinking. Man, I'm way behind on these comments. Who's Dr. X? Did I miss somebody? Dr. X. I don't know what that is. Hey. Oh, is it Mark talking about? What's up, Mark? Goonie Goo Goo. What in the world? We got to ban this guy or something. I'm just kidding, guys. Hey, 91. David, am parked until Thursday due to snowstorm in South Dakota. Shut down I-90 West. Dang. Hey, Mike, you be safe, man. All you truckers, be safe on your routes, especially here in the winter. Sublime, what's up? Okay, so, hey, everybody. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. That's some crazy code talk you guys got going on. Yeah, and that rap, Chad. That rap, Brad. That's what I would do because I think it's sick. And honestly, if I ever had to paint for a brand new paint job, I love my race red and black because I went to NC State. I'm a Carolina Hurricanes fan. It just works. But if I ever had to contemplate painting my boss another color, that's probably it. But you really can't get a scratch or anything, or you're really screwed. Saying hey. Well, that one I shared, David, that wasn't a wrap. That was a paint job. This is a legit paint job because the Ford CEO made them do it. So this is a real paint job. Now, what I would get would be a wrap. Unless, I decided to paint the whole car, which both things I cannot afford. So I'm not really sweating that. My daily driver, unfortunately, has cost me a lot of money here this month in the Christmas season. So that's unfortunate, but gotta get to work. And I'm not driving I'm definitely not driving the Boss or the Fox Body down a long gravel road several miles into the woods. So I need my daily to be up and running. I'm thinking of either matte black or gloss red rocker stripes on my new car. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm actually getting hit up by a sponsor for one of the Sequoia videos. I'm guessing he's going to ask me where his video is, and the answer is, well, my truck was at the dealership, so I couldn't film anything. The truck was gone. What's up, for Blue? Monopoly. Yeah, go straight to jail, Sublime. That's one day you're going to pass the wrong. Are you allowed to have radar detectors in Illinois? I know Virginia you can't. But here in North Carolina, I ride with one everywhere in the daily. The combination of radar detector and Waze is undefeated. Actually, funny thing to mention. One of the comments this past week that I got on one of the videos was from, I don't know if you guys remember me telling the story. I was at a car show, and I didn't even finish the video, but I was at a car show, and this police officer pulled in behind me, and I got out and I was like waving him at him because I was like, hey, you know, back when Leighton was a little kid, I got an awesome picture of him in his Power Wheel in front of a police cruiser, right? It's a funny picture. And it was like one of the most genuine pictures ever because he didn't know I was doing it. He's turned around and it's just a great picture of him like, oh crap, right? And it was hilarious. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get the same picture, but Maddox was the same age at this point. And I brought their cars to the car show. And so like I wave at the cop and he just points at me and goes, I'm like, oh shoot. Like, what did I do? Because I had literally just pulled in and parked, and he came in about a minute after. And I was like, oh man. And I walk over to this guy and he goes, hey man, I just want to say I watch your videos. I watch your channel. I got a 13 white Boss 302. And I'm like, woo, woo. He scared the hell out of me. But honestly, he commented on one of my videos, and he's still local. And I guess his boss was down at the time, but he just let me know it's up. So I'm hoping to get his boss on the channel at some point. There's actually between me and the others that I know of, there's 5 Boss 302s that are here local to me. 2 of them belong to that Mustang girl's Sierra, if you guys know her, belong to her family. So it's really like 4 that I could probably get hold of. But I'd love to get all of them together. Let me get caught up. God dang, I'm so far behind in these comments. I got 25 people in here. Wow. What's up, Lefty? How you doing, my friend? Let me get caught up, and then we'll talk about the other video that's coming. If you guys have seen the shorts, I don't know if who's been I don't think a lot of people like the shorts. Shorts get good views, but I don't know how many people like them or how many of the actual subscribers watch them. But if you've seen the shorts recently, that is a clue to the upcoming video, which I've been talking about. We finally installed the striker lights, side marker lights. I didn't think I was going to like them. Honestly, I didn't know. Actually, I didn't know what I was going to think, but I was like, man, I'm probably not going to like these. I freaking love them. I think they're so cool. And then I playing with them after messing with them, you can set them to look stock, like they're stock colors, the right colors. So it just looks like an LED upgrade. It's freaking awesome. The boys love it. Man, I'm really behind. Let's get caught up here. If you guys are saying hey, don't feel bad. I'm just going to kind of scroll past these comments a little bit. Mike, I'll stay safe out there. Yo, what's up, Wood and Metal? How you doing, my friend? Fuck by Fox. Okay, for Blue. You leaving? Oh. What's up, MJ? Hey, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Sorry, man. Someone called me earlier, but I butt dialed you earlier, man. My phone is not the best, and I didn't mean to hang up with you when you called back, but I was taking care of some family business before the live started off. Here to the end. Oh, nice, Mike. Victor Xavier equals Mr. X, Dr. X. Okay, gotcha. Got it. It's from a comedy show. What's up, Boosted? Boosted, I don't know if you've paid attention, if you've noticed, or what you've been. I know you've been fishing a lot, RJ. I've been rocking your hat, my man. I like wearing that hat because, yeah, it's comfy. I like flex fits. I hope you're doing well, RJ. The power of the wrench. With great power comes great responsibility, Sublime, and I could take that away from you at any moment. We're saying hey to MGI. We're saying hey to Boosted. I quit. Man, we've been trying forever. It finally happened. Nah, you're good, man. Everyone that's come into the chat. Man, we got 28 people in here. Holy cow. That's pretty crazy. I lost the comment. I lost where I was. I did that thing in StreamYard where it just jumped down. Hopefully I didn't miss too many. If I had the boss wrapped, it'd be black with yellow boss stripes. I can't do that. Nope. I'm not a Steelers fan. Can't do it. Sorry. But it wouldn't look bad. I just can't do it. I'm not a Steelers fan. Hey, Pinks. Oh, it's a boosted thing. Okay. Oh, J-Man. Okay, here we go. Having a car painted nowadays is crazy. Oh, it sure is. When I was in South Carolina, somebody clued me into, I guess, one of the local correctional facilities. If you provide them your car, because they're training the inmates, I guess, to paint or something like that. Maybe, I think it was a correctional facility. Maybe it was a school. It might have been a school. I can't remember. But you pay them like $500 to cover materials, and they'll paint your car. And if you just wanted it to look better than it did, it generally would, because the kids are trying to do as good as they can. But I've always thought about doing something like that on like a project car, just to kind of see how it came out. Wonder if anybody in here ever done something like that? Have a story on that? Bruce has been working, man. Non-stop of lows. Everywhere but Virginia. What's up, Josh? How you doing, friend? Josh, you were the one selling your blower, right? Have any luck selling it? Victor, trick is getting paint done cheap and good. Is become friends with a body guy that can't work on cars. You work on his, he'll body work and paint yours. Oh, that's how I roll. There you go. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get there. I'd like to learn everything, honestly. I want to learn everything. For blue, that's genius, dude. Everybody's agreeing. Eris, that's because we like hanging out with each other. Yep, that's true. Yeah, Eris, back in the day, man. So honestly, I really didn't pick up YouTube. Like I had made some videos on my MGB, but I was just kind of like to document I didn't really advertise them very well. But like I honestly started doing YouTube pretty hardcore during COVID, because like there's no car events going on. And the only way I could interact with other car people was on here. And there was like a pretty core group that would do live streams every week. And it wasn't necessarily just to like grow channels, but it was to kind of just hang out and chat with other car guys. And I try to keep this one pretty laid back to where it's just a chat, and we're just kind of hanging out and getting updates on what's going on. Tim, been busy, took a little break. Nothing wrong with that, man. It's best to be able to be in a good group, for sure. Good. Yeah, please hit that thumbs up, guys. It does help us out. Good to see you, bro. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. What's up, Car Mob? Yeah, those lights were cool. Yeah, honestly, it's really impressive. So those lights, if you guys haven't seen the full video is coming out here soon. I got a sponsorship kind of thing worked out with Striker Lights, and it's been pretty awesome. The programming, there's like 100 set program sequences, and you can control the speeds of them. You can set it to solid. So like when I'm just driving around, if I don't want to get a ticket at night, I just set it to the amber up front and the red in the back. Good to go. And if I like right now, I have it set to like a candy cane kind of thing that's kind of just scrolling. And the kids like I'm going to pick up Maddox from school, and just watch, like, kids love that kind of stuff. Thanks, Tim. Hope you do as well, brother. Okay. Say hey to Carmob. Oh, Carmob. I'm cute. Okay. Girlsfords, if you stop talking and just read comments, we wouldn't know anything you're thinking, but you'd catch up on the comments. Laughing hard enough, I might throw up. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to read them. I'm trying to read them. If they're just hellos, I'm just kind of going by them. There's a lot of people in here tonight. I appreciate all you guys hanging out, man. I love talking to you guys, but we're gonna open this up here in a few minutes. I don't want to be too much longer. Doing good, brother. Trying to push my fishing channel. Boosted, have you been putting stuff up on that fishing channel? Because I haven't seen anything. I've seen your TikToks. Boosted 931. See you tomorrow. Oh, cool. You guys are hanging out. Take my wrench, and I will tell you to have a Coke and a smile. I don't know what you mean by that. I tried to think what you might mean, but I have no idea. Man, I'm falling behind. Sublime. Aunt Bunny fell down the steps. Prison, school, same thing. 3,500 to wrap it, 7,000 to paint it. And honestly, so the wraps are pretty impressive nowadays. Like you can ceramic coat a wrap. So what's that other guy's channel? JD Joyride. So his GT500 is wrapped. He's got like a 08 or 09 GT500, and he's wrapped it bold. I think it is black, and he wrapped it gray or vice versa. But he's had it wrapped for a long time. So, I mean, as long as your front is okay and you're not hitting rocks every day, I mean, right, you shouldn't be tearing it into the wrap, but it should definitely help protect the paint. My buddy goes to the Votech school and pays supplies, and they do decent. Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard. I can't decide if I want to paint my 68 black, blue, or dark green. I kind of like that dark green idea. Depends on like what would the dark green be metallic, MJ Mike, or just be like just a green? Yep, that's what I thought. Went to a dental school as an uninsured young lad. Don't regret it. Got to hit the bed. Been busy. Hey, no worries, Tim. Have a good night, sir. I'm off work right now, so that's why you guys see the stubble. I'm not working right now. I'm here to just I'm not just hanging out. I'm doing work at home, but been knocking some stuff out. Never saying hey later to Tim. I still haven't done the live stream with my Christmas lights either. Leave Kentucky in the morning and head to Alabama. Okay. 2 videos uploaded. Yeah, I saw you had one come up today on that road trip. I ordered some stuff today for the GT500 Fox and the 66 Fairlane. Tomorrow I'll order another big part for the Fairlane. Well, now what are you going to order tomorrow? Everybody said, tell Mob be safe. Yeah, I've only been waiting for. Okay, guys, let's talk about Ford Blue's channel real quick. So I started following Ford Blue probably 2 years. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe more than that now. No, probably 2 years ago, because he was doing a walkthrough of his toys and he showed a GT500 Fox body. Immediately had my attention. Immediately hit subscribe. I've been waiting 2 years patiently for this GT500 Fox content. So hopefully it's happening. Sweet Mob, I'll be driving the truck tomorrow, calling for rain. Car Mob, be safe, have a great time, making memories with Sassy. Oh, yeah. Giving you a hard time, Brailsford. Oh, no worries, Ford Blue. I attended an automotive school for auto body, and we would do paint and repair for very little money. But the owners would have to be okay with the car staying at the school for an extended period of time. That's not a bad deal, though. That's not a bad deal, though, right? Like, say you got a project that's just like sitting there and you can't make any headway because you can't afford it. Like, that's really not a bad idea. Like, hey, I have this car. If you guys want to work on it, I imagine it probably has to be a certain year group, but maybe not. I don't know. Car Mob's GTR is wrapped. It's pretty effing cool. Wrap it up. It's cheaper. What my dad always told me. Everybody saying later, Tim. I've never been to the vet museum, and I'm less than an hour from there. I've heard good things about that. I'd like to go out there sometime. I watched the old school Roadkill when they drove like the worst Corvette ever made to the vet museum. Man, my first is due this Friday. I'll be thinking of that. Hold up. What are we talking about? You're having a baby on Friday? Is that what you're saying? If you are saying that, congrats, man. It's definitely a game changer, that's for sure. It changes how you prioritize everything. But I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. I got 3 of them, and all they do is basically eat my paychecks, but it's worth it. A big part for the Fairlane. There's an idea for you. Live stream from the crapper. See, like, it just get flagged. Chad has a blower for sale. 7,300 shipped with ice tank and fuel system for an S550 Gen 3. Gen 3? Right, Chad? I spent $2K on the GT500 Fox today. Well, I spent $2K on my daily driver in the past week. Did not want to, but I had to. No choice. The M4 Blue, I'm like a kid. I got to know. Oh, me too, man. Downhill, I'm super arrow change light. Super excited. She'll be the heir to my boss. The heir to my boss. Yeah, man. Kids change everything. Honestly, so Eris, funny story, right? So you guys know, like, I've got the mini Boss 302s. Well, our third kid, we were really trying for a girl. And if I found out we were having a girl, I was going to go buy one of the pink S197s, and I was going to make a pink Boss 302. That was my plan, because they have the pink they have the pink Power Wheels already, and I got a guy that makes the decals. So Eris, if you ever want to do something like that, he makes 13 decals too. So if you can pick up one of those Power Wheels pink ones and you want to customize it to look like your car, or if you just want to paint the whole thing, right? If you need decals, let me know, man. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I'd go to the vet museum. Come on, Ford Blue. Good luck with the baby, Eris. I hope the healthy baby. Oh, yes, for sure, man. Wish you guys the best. Yes, it should be awesome. That's an expensive ball gag for Sublime. For Blue, you put in a preparator in the Fox. Predator. Okay. I was like, what the heck's a preparator? Oh, gotcha. Predator or Trinity? Gen 2 or 3. Okay, Gen 2 or 3. Boosted, I have an 808 FT500 5.4 and a Fox notch. Boosted, it's a 30K mile engine with a few upgrades that I've purchased. You already put headers on too, Ford Blue, right? I'm pretty sure you did a video where you put the headers on. Already granddad. I say already. I have no idea how old you are, David. Ritesh Shahi. Hello. I've never seen you in here. Welcome to the live stream. 6 kids. No wonder you're always working. That's right, man. To be able to do things, you got to keep working. I got the car seat that you had recommended a while ago, and it fit the boss. So thank you for that also. Okay. I'm glad that worked. Yeah, I've even put some pretty bulky ones back there, but I'm also very fortunate because like the bulky ones I put on the passenger side, and my wife's only 5'1", so I don't need a lot of space. And she also just never really rides in the car. I got the long tubes pulley and a few other goodies. Okay. I want as many as possible. I'll see how the lady feels after this one. I wanted 3, and I've got 3. We are done. No more. We are outnumbered. I'm a 10-time grandpappy. There you go, Pinks. That's what I want, man. I want grandkids. I'm going to hold on to every single one of those Power Wheels. I've got 3 of those Power Wheels for my kids. I'm going to hold on to them for my grandkids. That's the plan. And whoever comes to visit, wants to go to a car show with Granddad, we'll tow them along with us. That car was a long-term investment. As long as mom and baby are healthy. Absolutely. We brought the Shelby on vacation with us. We got a great road car. There you go. Driving the Shelby. What's up, Renegade? And I am caught up. So we will open up the stream if anyone wants to hop in. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay live tonight. I've got, let's see, hold on. Hey, yo, brother, I have a quick question about my T5 trans. What fluid would you suggest for it? I don't have a T5. I've got a C5, but the person who you need to ask is in here. So for Blue or anybody with a Fox body, what do you recommend for the T5? What fluid? And he says Dex/Merc. This is the guy I would listen to right here. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bear with me, guys. I'm going to pin the stream real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
It's taking it a minute. You hear me?
A little slow today.
All right, there we go. Should be pinned. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Kind of disappearing from my camera here as I lean back.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the stream tonight. I was surprised.
I went and washed my car today, so I'm definitely not taking it out tomorrow. I'm going to try and keep it clean until Thursday or Friday.
I need to clean both mine. And I have a feeling I didn't ignore it. I just haven't, I'm live streaming, so I haven't read it yet. But the company called Partsam sent me some off-road floodlights for my daily.
Yeah.
And I haven't installed them yet, but that's because my car was at Toyota getting repaired.
Yeah, more lights on it. Better.
What's that?
Said more lights on it are better. You getting a bull bar put on that thing?
I did put the bull bar on, and that's a video that's coming up. I just haven't edited. I've got it filmed. I haven't edited it.
Yeah.
The next video is going to be my dad's 3-valve. The video after that's the Boss 302. Or I might throw the bull bar video in between. Not sure, but I got the Boss 302 side light, those side markers from Striker Lights, which They look really cool. I freaking love them. Like they're I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought it was gonna be like a racer mod, but I got such a good deal on them. I was like, you know what? Like if I hate these things, I'll just sell them. And I'm in Marine USA. I guarantee you I can make all my money back because I didn't pay hardly anything for them.
That's good.
And I was like, at least I get some content out of it. But my kids love it. I think it's really cool. And we're going to keep rocking it. Because especially if I couldn't make them look stock, I didn't want them.
Yeah. I like the way your car looks stock. And I like them when they're overlanders too. So.
Well, I was talking about the Boss 302.
No, but I'm talking about for your Overlander or your Subaru.
Yeah. Or the Toyota.
Or sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
It looks like a Subaru. Trust me. the Sequoia is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
But I like those. I like the way they look.
So. I do too. I just love that truck. Like I want to pick the wife up one of the 5.7 Sequoias, the newer one, like 21 or something. It's not in our cards right now, but so he sent me these floodlights, and I'll give you guys a sneak peek since this is the live stream and we got plenty of people here. So he sent me these floodlights, and they're 7-inch floodlights. So the gap that's in the bull bar, they're too big to fit in there. They hit the top because that's where there's mounting plates in there. Those won't work. So my options are, I got two options, and I posted a poll about them. I could mount them. Hold on a second.
I didn't see the bolt.
I've got the mounts to where I could put them on the hood, and I think that looks pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I don't like it. They're red too, which I was not gonna complain because they're free 99. Or the other option is the other option is I drill them straight into the bumper, and this honestly doesn't look that bad, and it's my daily, and I guess I don't care as much, but this doesn't look bad.
Ooh, yeah. See, I've seen that picture. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So honestly, I can get that. And the company's actually offered those micro. I guess they're still technically. God dang, hold on. They're still technically light bars, but those mini light bars that are like this big.
Right.
Like he said that. Oh, we got those too. So like honestly, they could send me those, and those will fit on the bull bar. So I could just splice them together and run them to the through the same switch. But
wouldn't be bad. Just make sure you got the right relay on there to handle the power.
Yeah, I bought something. I just got to double check it. I bought something that's for Jeeps, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. I use Royal Purple in my T5. Had no issues. Royal Purple's not bad either. It's not. Yeah, I've used Royal Purple before in my old Mustang. MJI, what would I search up exactly? For Blue Gauge, I accidentally didn't see after I attached the photos. Okay. Sticker mesh is an additive, but whatever. Einstein.
No. Damn downhill.
Pennzoil and Quaker State kill weeds well. Mix it 50-50 with diesel fuel, and ta-da, weeds be gone. It's not wrapped up. Royal Purple worked best in my T5, and I beat that transmission. There you go. MJI, you're going to get crucified. Probably, but it's okay. Nobody's going to crucify. MJI is a cool guy. Nobody's going to mess with MJI. If they do, I'm just going to kick them out. MJI's done right by me, man. He's helped me out tremendously. If you guys have been here a while, he's come to my house to help me install headers. And even with his help, there was a point at which I thought these weren't going to work. And he made it happen, man. Nobody's going to mess with MJI on this stream.
You know, I didn't think I was ever going to get the headers on my car, so.
Dude, like, I seriously, like, you can if you talk to MJI, like, I went through, like, the 10 stages of grief. Like, there was eventually, like, acceptance, like, okay, it's just not going to work. Like, it got to the point where I was calling people, like, hey, man, do you have a set of shorty headers or something lying around? Because we jacked up the manifolds were not going back on. They were wrecked. So, like, I had to find something to put on the car. while he was here, and then we ended up like taking it, like just trying it from another angle, loosening the starter, and we eventually were able to make it work.
Well, in the newer cars like mine, there's like no room for anything. I had to beat on some things a few times. The problem was getting my starter back in after I installed them, because I couldn't install them with the starter in at all.
What's up, Stupid Fast Truck? When I put headers on my 05 GT, I had a shop do that. But like they said they did tell me they had to modify one of the pipes a little bit. They said they had to dent it a little. But what I found is if I turn, I can't remember which direction it was, probably to the right. When I turned the wheel all the way right, the steering shaft must have made contact with the header because it was vibrating really rough.
Yeah. I know that I had to dent both sides. I had to actually dent it around the steering column slightly, but ever so slightly. But on the other side, that starter, and trying to get up there, because once they were installed, I had to dent them afterwards when I realized I couldn't get the starter back in. And that was just a pain. That was trying to dent them while they're already up in there and you can't get to them.
Yeah. I was told ATF works too. Fat Boy Fox. Oh God. Am I behind? Am I lagging? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh boy.
Can you not hear me?
Can you hear me, Pinks?
I can hear you.
Uh-oh. I can't tell. I need comments in the stream. Am I lagging, guys?
Not that I've noticed.
I can hear you, but you're not moving. That's what I'm concerned about.
Oh, I'm not moving?
It's saying I have full bars.
Well, that's weird, because I could see myself moving here and then behind up on my TV, because my TV always lags.
No, you're not moving. This is weird. And I can't change things on
Hold on.
Am I bad? Am I fuzzy?
No, you look fine to me. Stupid fast. I'm yelling as loud as I can. Hey. Hold on. Oh, good. Full screen. Great. I'll be right back. I gotta let my dog out. That's fine. Go. 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 Come on. Go. Go. Okay. So we lost the host and I went full screen. Welcome to Pink's Garage. That's funny. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, I don't like seeing myself full screen like that. We're just gonna turn off the camera. My dogs are actually, they're playing with each other. That's why they don't sound very nice. Hey, he's back.
Man, I don't know what's going on. I think Spectrum just is doing maintenance on our internet. So I'm on my Wi-Fi or my data right now. I'm going to try to move out to the garage so the signal gets better.
You were the only one having problems. Everybody else could hear you and see you with no lag.
Yeah, I think Spectrum's put the squash or kibosh on my internet for a minute. So I'm it's saying I got full bars.
I'm running 72 megabit DSL, so
Hold on.
Hey, there you are again.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull myself out of here. Hold
on. Hey, MJ, that dog sounds vicious. It's a German Shepherd. That's what you heard.
Oh, it's still not loading. My computer's having issues, man.
Oh, it's still not loading. My computer's having issues, man.
I'm getting that.
All right, hold on. Let's. Sorry, guys. I apologize for the technical difficulties. We're gonna restart that. We'll go to actually. Let's go out to the old garage, and I'll show you guys the fancy new doodads. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them though.
Turn the light on.
All right, here we go. Well, the problem is the camera doesn't pick them up great at night, even though they look best at night. All right, hold on. All right, let's turn it sideways. It's so dark. I'm so broke.
Oh, now you're going bad.
Of course. It's because I'm in my garage, man. The door's shut.
Yeah.
All right. This is bad. Oh, we got guests in waiting too. Who's in here?
People.
Oh, I think David was in here waiting.
I like that. Be honest. You had to poop.
Hold on, guys. I rebooted my computer. We're going to see if this is fixes all. I'm hoping this took care of it.
What are you running on? A little laptop?
Yeah, cheap laptop. I bought a cheap laptop to edit. Well, I didn't buy it to edit videos. I bought it to do my taxes, and I hire a CPA now because it's actually cheaper for me to hire a CPA than do it myself.
Yeah. I bought mine to program cars, and I use it for this.
And there you go. Yeah, this one, it was like the cheapest functional one I could get. Let's see.
I use Castrol a lot.
Matt, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Copy. Do you copy?
Right. Yes. Can you hear us? We hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
Houston,
right.
We have a problem.
It looks like my internet's back. Hold on.
Woohoo!
All right.
There you go. We're back.
Echo. Oh, wait. I think it's good now.
Yeah, I had to cancel it off my phone. All right. I'm sure I missed a butt ton of comments. Oh.
Yeah.
Major. Coming in. Okay.
All right. I apologize, guys, for that inconvenience, but I had to fix it.
Technical difficulties.
David, I saw you were trying to come in earlier. You're welcome to come back. My phone was lagging out in the garage, and I couldn't click you.
Can you hear us? Over.
Yep.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna clean my dog off.
I got no qualms about sharing if I have a tactical poop come up. All right.
Oh my God! You went to the wet zone. You did. Oh,
did he go into the wet, dirty zone or just wet zone?
Well, Fort Blue said I had to take an emergency poop, but part of the part of being in the military is to be able to expeditiously evacuate those bowels.
Fine. Oh, geez, dog. Oh. You need your feet cleaned off too? Okay.
Hey, you're from Canada?
Yeah.
All the Canadians are starting to come over. Sweet. Well, appreciate you hopping in here, A. I don't think I've ever seen you before, man, but you're welcome. We got a good group of Mustang guys who come in here on Tuesdays, and we just chatted up.
Okay, good girl.
Yeah, I still run Motorcraft and in the Boss, honestly. A lot of people run actually for the transmission, I don't run Motorcraft. I run BG Shift for my trans, but for everything else in the Boss, I do run Motorcraft.
Wait, what did you call it? B what?
BG Shift.
Okay, I'll make sure.
There's a kit that's out there for the Boss 302, and I've done the Calimer cocktail. Calimer cocktail, putting that in is when my transmission actually started whining.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put the Calimer cocktail anywhere but his. And he's changed the cocktail, I think.
He did. You're right.
Because I put it in too in mine, and I still screwed up the first one and had to pay to have it fixed.
Dang.
Poop free.
Whew. That was a lot of work. I don't know how that dog gets out there and gets so dirty so quickly.
Well, I just had to I bought bags of like garden soil.
Yeah.
For when we had like an inflatable pool for the kids. And I don't have level ground, and I'm too lazy to, well, I'm not lazy. I didn't want to, because it would damage my yard, to level the ground back there, because I have a short yard. It would just look stupid to have a giant divot in the yard for a temporary pool. So what I did is I literally built a berm with bags of soil. And so I've spread out a bunch of the garden soil today, and now it's led to like these dark black dog paw prints being led all through my house.
So, yeah.
It's probably, Dudes is in here. What's up, Dudes?
Dudes with wretches.
My backyard turns into a lake basically when it starts raining, and stays that way for weeks, and gets really muddy. But my husky finds ways that even when it dries out some, to get muddy within 5 minutes.
Oh, huskies will find water. We used to have husky when I was a kid.
She'll find mud too, and she loves it. She's dug so many holes in my backyard, and she's not even a year old yet.
Our husky would sit in her water bowl. I don't know how she did it, but she would get all four paws in her water bowl.
What type of husky did you have?
I didn't know there's multiple types. Siberian.
Siberian, but what color?
Oh, it was that? Gosh, I can't remember. I mean, she had black and gray on her.
Okay, mine's red. She's red and white.
Yeah.
With the browns.
I got you. Those are pretty dogs.
Dude, she got the blue eyes too, so.
I like the ones that got the mixed eyes.
Her name is Blue. And her previous owner, which was our neighbor, named her. We got her when she was, I don't remember, maybe 4 to 6 months old.
Everybody's going to start comparing how lazy they are. How long has Dudes been in here? I didn't even know Dudes was in here.
I am lazier than any of you can even think to be. You don't even know the depths of my laziness.
Oh, bro, trust me, I'm down there with you, bro.
I can't be lazy yet. I've got to wait till the kids are older. Then I can.
I have perfected laziness over the years.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why you don't see videos coming from my channel very often, because I'm lazy.
Chad, what did Chad end up getting again?
He got a 2021 Mercedes AMG. I don't know the numbers on it. It's basically like a crossover.
Okay, I know which one it is. I remember now. Yeah.
GLA.
It's all-wheel drive, right? It should be all-wheel drive.
It's all-wheel drive. It's like close to
385
horsepower.
385.
Does finding ways to be lazy make you not lazy? It depends on how much effort you put into that.
I don't put any effort into it. I had so much stuff to do this weekend, and you know what I did all day Sunday? I sat here and watched YouTube.
It takes, it just comes naturally.
Wait a second. Oil filter on the GT500 DCT. I didn't know my transmission had an oil filter. I'm confused on that.
Oh, now he's scared. You scared him stupid fast. He's going to go check.
I'm confused on that. I didn't know my transmission had a filter.
Yeah.
I don't think it does. Send me some info on that, Stupid Fast, if you would.
Well, usually they do have filters, but they're like internal. And
Yeah, that's what I would think.
It is towards the bottom, but I can't imagine they need to change it to 7,500. That's odd.
Exactly. Yeah. I can't see that either.
10,000 maybe, but 75.
Normally, these modern day transmissions, dude, it's 100,000 right out the gate.
Stupid Fast is he reads his manual. Have you read your manual?
What's a manual?
Stupid Fast is in fact not lazy because
that was for his manual. Okay, I got it.
No, he's read the manual for his
Corvette. That's what I'm saying. He said he was reading his manual. For a second, I thought he was talking about the manual for my car. That's what got me a little startled there.
I wait in my truck till they have a pipe to fit. Oh, and my helper gets all the tools and leads strung out. Only then will I walk out. Do you like walk out with? I imagine you walking out with. God, what's that guy's name? What's that wrestler's name? John Cena music. You probably come out of your car and you got music blaring, just like theme music. You come, tack some welds up, and then you go back to your truck.
Yeah, I don't think it does, Stupid Fast Truck, but I don't know. You're Mr. Research. Look it up for me, please. He's like, look it up.
Poor Blue Gauge is nothing, but he's anything but lazy.
Yeah, I know.
He's the opposite of lazy. I wish I had his energy and.
Well, hey, just think as hard as he works, we're making up for it with laziness to kind of level up the world.
We are evening out the scales.
Yeah, we're evening the scales. There you go.
I would never go over 65,000 on a transmission filter.
I got to look it up. I don't even know if my car has one. I'm sure it does, but
I don't have one in mine. But mine's a manual.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, yeah, I think the transmission that's on my truck has 325,000 miles. I don't know when it was done.
Oh, man.
I think next thing I got to do is I got to siphon out all the fluid from my Mustang and replace it with the new Motul 660, which you end up having to replace way more often. It's just it gets water in it a lot quicker. It's a much better fluid. It handles heat a lot better. And I really think I'm going to do the optional thing on both of my Fords and add a second reservoir for my clutch.
I was going to do that for the Boss. I just haven't got to it yet.
Later, Mob.
Later, Mob.
Later, bro.
Yeah, that's on my to-do list as well. The second reservoir. I was going to buy the Shelby Racing one.
Yeah, I might come by and see you tomorrow, Mob. I don't know. Probably not till Thursday.
What?
Well, if I go tomorrow, I'd be in my truck. That's just no fun.
I'm not lazy, but my ass gets heavy. I gotta get to the freaking. Speaking of being heavy, I need to get to the gym and get less heavy. About to eat some delicious food here in the next few weeks.
Ooh, sounds good.
Yeah, the remote reservoir.
Heavy, though.
The remote. What's up, Nate? Nate's another. He's a pretty new Boss 302 channel.
Nice.
Yep. He's got some good stuff. But yeah, so the remote reservoir is on my to-do list. Like that was next if the clutch of the stainless line did not solve my pedal issue. My pedal was sticking to the floor when I was banging through gears, and when the fluid obviously was getting hot, it would get stuck to the floor because the line was deforming. And when I replaced the line with the stainless line, it went away. No issues.
Yeah, I've got all stainless lines in my Mustang already.
Yeah.
And I will have in my Focus as soon as I replace the brakes because all my new brakes have stainless lines on them.
That's not lazy. That's being efficient, Ford Blue.
Exactly.
I bought me a Fox-ish body vehicle.
Fox-ish body
Well,
vehicle.
are you going to come in here and talk about it and tell us what you bought, or you make us wait for a video? I mean,
And we're talking like a Fairmont.
I think
Wait,
the 18 people who are in here aren't going to make a dent on your like 80,000 subscribers. So
let's get a guess. Take guesses at what he bought because it's obviously not a Mustang. I'm guessing Granada.
I'm going to guess it's Mercury.
I'm guessing Granada.
I'm going to guess it's a Mercury.
Either Granada or Fairmont.
I was thinking Fairmont myself, but that's been really popular lately in some of the channels.
Fairmont popped into my head first, but then I thought, this is dudes with
82 Mercury. There you go.
I nailed it. Nailed it.
I cannot do that to my car. I cannot run down. I don't like taking it lower than half a tank right now. Running that E and having one of my pumps not working.
Look at dudes. He's just like sitting back. He's like, okay, I think I'll just let everybody guess here for a little bit.
You already said it.
No, Capri's too much like a Mustang. I don't think it would be that. That's not a dude's car. Like I said, dudes is like a Granada guy.
Oh, you know what? I highlighted the wrong comment. It wasn't dude. I said nailed it, and no, it was Mark. Oops.
Victor, does it say how often it's supposed to be changed? If you found that info, send me what you can, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, here we go. We got Assassin's Creed in the bottom left.
For one second, let me fix something.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
He looks like he's about to drop a really sick album.
It's been 53 years since my last confession.
Been about 53 years since my last beard shave. So, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I should announce things more often because I don't think it takes away from anything. If people are going to watch a video, they're going to watch it. I don't think some grand reveal is getting anybody to tune in or nothing. But
that's how I've been about it.
Yeah, it's like anybody that doesn't follow you it's going to be revealed to them. So, who cares? But I was on a car auction like I do way too often. And, I was spitting on like 4 or 5 things and came down to, I had a price that I wanted to only spend this much at the auction. It nailed me down to 2 vehicles. One of them a little higher than I wanted, and it didn't have a roof on the one. It had been crushed. So I was like, maybe not spend all the money on the one with the crushed roof. So I settled with a 91 Lincoln Mark 7.
Oh, 4 Blue was right.
Oh, the Lincoln.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And she's a Bill Bliss edition.
I don't know what that is. I have to look that up.
Never heard of that.
It's like Eddie Bauer. He was a clothing designer.
I was going to say, I remember those.
I was expecting just to see a short on the Bill Bliss part because that's kind of your thing.
Well, there might be, but super swank, full Airaid. It actually has fully outfitted with all of your Cobra level options for 91. So it's high output, 4-wheel disc brakes, posi, all the bells and whistles, big sway bars, etc.
What'd it run you?
$1,000.
All right. Broke Brad asks, do you think the red key Boss Tune is best for it, or would a Lund tune be better? So honestly, the red key's cool. It does the engine braking, right? And it helps you slow down, save your brakes on track, whatever, right? But if you actually want more power, then you need to go with Lund or HP, or I'd go with HP personally. But
I'd go with Wingard.
Well, HP's, if you want to tune your red key, HP can do that through Canada. They're the ones who've done it with another Boss YouTuber who crashed his car like 2 years ago. But honestly, I've thought about tuning mine too, Brad. I just if I had more mods, let me put it this way: if I had more mods on the car, then I would get a tune, and I would probably set my track key tune free.
What's up, T? It's T Hizzle. Dropping some soup.
I don't know. T was in here. I don't
He
even see him.
just came in.
XLT 250.
Yeah, he changed his name.
Okay. So, yep. So, dudes, what's the number now? I haven't checked your status in a minute.
We just rolled over 95,000.
Wow. That's insane, dude.
Man, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Somebody's doing something right.
I don't know who, so you should let me know at some point.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's really cool. That's freaking awesome.
I was happy when I hit 400 the other day.
Yeah,
I don't even look at my numbers anymore.
I'm surprised. So, like, I get a good amount. So it depends on the video. Obviously, you get a good amount of views in certain things. Certain things don't do so well. I honestly thought I'd have more entries than I have in this Christmas giveaway, but whatever. This makes more everybody who I talk to the most, right, gets probably more chances of winning.
Yeah.
Well, our lofty goal for the end of the year 4 months ago was like, hey, if we make it to 90,000, that'll be like insane. So we made it, and that's where we're gonna leave it at. I don't care what number after that. So
you're gonna be a million sub channel, making a decent salary off your YouTube earnings.
Sure.
He still goes to work every day though, still, right?
Oh yeah.
For Blue, you just gotta watch the video, man, and enter the code word down in the comment.
Code word. See, that's what I need to do. I need to get more people to watch long form content. It would help to put some out, but yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't it though?
Yeah, doesn't it though? Losing all that momentum.
I don't see. I was actually I don't know when it was. I was talking to you actually, I think, pretty frequently. And I was actually doing pretty well in my long form content, but I had like a set pace going, and I just dropped off. Like I got the real world work stuff took over, and I lost my flow, and I don't know if I could ever pick it back up, but oh well.
Well, I think that's the hardest part for everybody that does it. It's the just ridiculous consistency. You have to keep at everything. And then at a certain point, when does that consistency affect the quality of what you're trying to do? So
yeah. Well, my issue was like I was just trying to make sure I had a real world job, because this is not, this is just for fun. So this definitely doesn't take priority. What's up, Tony?
What's up, Zach? What's up, Tony?
But yeah, I think we're up to I haven't counted. I'm gonna, after I get my next YouTube check, I'm gonna count where we're up to for the Paxton blower.
15,000? What?
Wow.
How many are you at now?
18.
So you're past due.
Wait, maximum oil change interview. That's oil change.
So I slowed down on making videos when I got in a wreck last year.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Well, ever since then, my back's been messed up even worse. So
yeah,
it's hard to do things now. That's the problem.
I'll bet, man. What's up, Destroyer? I try to make your lives before mine, man. Unfortunately, I'm putting my kids to bed, and if they struggle and fight me, then it just doesn't work. That's why mine is the time it is, because I put the buffer in there for me to get my kids to bed.
I remember those days, putting the kids to bed.
Well, it's more or less like they go to bed. However, like the two older ones share a bunk bed, and they're right next to the baby's room, and they talk and they're bickering. And the oldest one's saying, "I'm trying to get the other one to stop talking." I'm like, "Well, you're in fact talking, and you're the only one I hear." So,
hey, Mach 1.
What's up, Gary? Where's Gary? I didn't see. Oh, there he is. Sawyer, what's up, brother?
Zach,
Where am I not finding this? What the hell?
What are you looking for?
Man, Victor, you're freaking him out.
Victor sent me the freaking thing it's like 9 of 39 pages
Wow.
to try to find the crap about the DCT with the filter shit.
Just run a search for filter. Why is my camera shaking? It's on a laptop. Am I shaking to anybody else?
No, you're good.
Now and then when you move and hit your table,
Lagging
move a little bit.
It's an earthquake, bro.
Like, it's legit. I'm looking at it, and it's, like, shaking. Yeah, like, it looks like an earthquake. Hold on. I'm going to remove myself.
Skylar Ray, what's up?
Still doing it. Whatever. Skylar Ray, what's up, man?
Scala.
Joined the Boss Club a couple months ago. This has been my go-to. Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm unfortunately really slow on the modification part because of money. But, you know, we're happy to have you here and appreciate you checking us out.
Hey, just go into extreme debt, bros. That's all you got to do.
You know, man, honestly, so I was talking about this with somebody. I don't know who I was talking about this with. So I have like this GE General Electric like stock that I've had since I was born. And matter of fact, it's been so untouched by me. I'm 33 years old and it's still in my mom's name because I've just been too lazy to change it over. So I was debating I was like, you know what? I could probably sell that and pay for most of a Paxton.
You should have sold it a couple years ago when it was really riding high.
Dude, you're not lying, man. You're not.
Should have sold it when old Warren Buffett had
It was doing really good a couple years ago, way before the pandemic either.
Oh, I know. What was doing? Oh, I know. But and honestly, it wasn't doing that bad a couple months ago because they had like $1 billion deal that just went down or something like that.
Oh,
so I mean, it wasn't doing bad a few months ago. But like I should have sold it and invested it in other things.
Well, I worry now because I remember back in the day when like AT&T stock and like Xerox stock and IBM stock were the stock to have, and these are the things I remember. And then all of a sudden, those stocks were worthless.
Yep. Well, GE has been granted, it's not worth what it used to be worth, but it's like part of everything. They make everything.
Oh yeah,
they make
toasters. One of the big things GE does that actually earns them a lot of money lately is they're actually one of the biggest producers of wind turbines.
Yes.
Wind turbines, airplane motors, and they make it down.
Submarine parts.
Airplane engine.
Submarine parts. They make everything, man. That's why my aunt got it from – my aunt was in the Navy. Matter of fact, my aunt is the one who she swore me in when I commissioned, and
that's sweet.
She's the one who bought it for me when I was a kid.
That's awesome. Having a family member be able to swear you in.
Well, my aunt swore me in, and my uncle, who was married to her, he was my first salute. He was a native Hawaiian. He was 5 years old when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, and when he joined the Marine Corps when he became 18. Because he saw a commercial on TV. He had a black and white TV. And he saw a commercial, and he went to the nearest recruiting station that he thought was what he saw on TV. But he saw a commercial for UDT, Underwater Demolition Team, which was the precursor to the SEALs, right? So he joined the Marine Corps thinking he was joining the UDT program, and he's like, wait a minute. He found out it was the wrong thing. So I think he did 6 years with the Marine Corps, got out, re-enlisted in the Navy, got into the UDT program, was on the original SEAL Team 1. He got shot twice in Vietnam, and he ended up retiring as a Master Chief SEAL. And so, like I told you, native Hawaiian, and my commission, and so he had a ponytail that went down to the crack of his ass, right? And funny story is we went to Sport Clips together to get haircuts for my commissioning, and he took his ponytail and he made this gigantic like snake, and he bought a brand new uniform for it, and he put his cover on, and he told the Sport Clips lady, he's like, hey, if you can see it, I want it buzzed. So he had that huge ponytail wrapped up under his cover, and they buzzed everything else. And
that's pretty sweet.
Well, he goes, if we go inside, I'm not taking it off. I'm like, and he had like 2 Bronze Stars. I'm like, Uncle Walter, no one, the captain, nobody is going to tell you to do jack shit. You can do whatever you want. You can probably go punch somebody, and nobody's going to care.
2 Bronze Stars. How many Purple Hearts did he have? Just the one?
He got shot twice. So I'm probably 2.
2 of them then.
Yep. But he's
well, you get the Purple Heart and then you get the little tag for it.
Yep. Yeah, I have a 12 Blaze 1247 here. Ooh, you're pretty close to me. I'm 1306. Really wanted to get those 13 taillights. They're actually like cheaper now than they've ever been. And there are reproductions that are out there, and I think they're like, I want to say they're like $300, $400. I'm not sure. But because of there's the Euro style that came out, Skylar, Euro style that another company's selling, and those became pretty popular. So it was actually a little bit easier to get the OEM ones.
What's up, Sean?
But a lot of people who switch to the 13s, there's like an insert to put in, and I honestly don't drive with it. I didn't buy it because I think it stands out more if you do, and it looks weird, and you can tell that the lights don't belong there. But when I run without it, unless you're looking for it, you don't notice it.
My car's kind of funny looking now because it's got the 18 taillights in it now.
I got a buddy who just wrecked. Actually, the 19 GT, Matt, that I raced on the channel that you can't accept that I dominated him. He hit a deer, and they're I think he's getting the Mach 1 front bumper, and he's getting a GT500 rear bumper because they can't find the parts number for the Mach 1 diffuser he had. So they're just replacing the whole thing with a GT500 rear end.
I think the rear diffuser on the Mach 1 and the 500 is pretty much identical.
I think maybe that's why they're doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they are. Gary would know.
GE makes ultrasounds, work on them every day. GE, yeah, they make everything, man. They make toasters. They make, everything. GE did a reverse stock split, so the price is very confusing. I don't even know how many shares. I have no idea how many shares I have because I've just not tracked it.
Did dudes hop out of here?
Locomotive components. That's true. Yeah, he sure did. Hey, man, he's got a large crowd of people to appease. He's got to be cranking out that content.
Phone down. Okay, so wait a second. That's Zach in the bottom left. Who's in the bottom right? What's up, Gary? Who's in the bottom right below me?
I don't know. Maybe that's dudes.
Take the comment off the
who that
highlighter.
is.
Oh, that is dudes. Okay. Dude's getting all creative over there.
Oh God. Yeah, you actually almost had me worried for half a second. I was like, wait a minute, I wouldn't have let anyone in who's not supposed to be here.
So anyhow, I were told they're the exact same, but the part number is different.
I hate when they do that. That's what Forbes was talking about the other night.
And that's so they can change the price.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to do the whole rear bumper. The thing you got to know, Skylar, if you do that, is you can't just change the bumper. The foam insert is different also, so you'll have to pull that off and replace it.
That's kind of messed up.
Well, it's because if you look at a 12 and a 13, the 12 rear bumper sticks out a little bit more.
Does it?
Normally a 12 would stick out a little more than a 13 would stick out a little more than a 12.
Hey, I'll be back in 1 sec.
Seconds up. You back?
All right, 45.
Is that Tony?
I didn't realize it.
All sorts of sweet channels in here tonight. 2021 GT500 supplement manual on Google says change trans fluid and side filter every 40,000 miles. Page 76 from Nate Marcy. Here you go. He did all your homework for you.
Ford Blue Gauge.
Yeah, and now that Sublime's not in here right now because he stepped away for a second.
He should absolutely
Absolutely what?
You should absolutely just believe people on YouTube and not look it up yourself.
Thank you, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, I appreciate it. I know you're not messing with him, Nate, but I am.
Google.
Google?
Google.
The
That's
Google
great.
knows.
No, that was the other day, Ford Blue.
Stupid fast. That's crazy though, man. 7,500.
I'll be 40,000 miles. Okay.
So Ford Blue Gauge, I called and talked to the guy about the trans, made an offer. He said he'll get back with me.
Take care, Chad. The headlight fluid change. Yeah, thanks, Eros.
No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that, Mark. He's going to believe the YouTube machine and just go with 40,000. And then when he finds out it was 10,000, he's going to be surprised.
I've already sent a message to a guy that's a forum operator or administrator on a GT500 forum, so he'll be giving me an answer.
Yeah, he knows the guy.
So you're just telling Nate to go screw off after he did all that work for you.
No, did I say that?
He knows a guy that knows a guy.
You're going off of pure hearsay when there's a gentleman here who's trying to provide you good answers. No appreciation at all.
Oh, stop. See, there you go, throwing under the bus again.
Oh, speaking of that.
Yeah, not tonight. Don't even start.
Tell Sublime about the headlight fluid interchange interval on page 91.
Don't forget the blinker fluid.
Yeah. Hey, later, Chad.
Take care, Chad.
Either start changing auto trans fluid early on schedule or never.
The canoodle valve.
So my grandfather actually ran a transmission shop for 30 plus years, and he always believed in sooner than later. So he always said nothing longer than 65K if you're doing anything hard on your transmission, which we all know everybody drives not hard.
Yeah.
I don't drive my car hard at all.
The car.
What about the canoodle valve? See,
I don't think my car you've ever seen over about 6,000 RPMs.
so I have, so I don't even know when I should change. I should probably change the trans fluid on my daily because I have no idea when it was done. And it's got a lot of miles.
Being in the junk business for over 20 years, I found out that if you do change your trans fluid on a regular basis, it's good. But don't buy a 150,000 mile vehicle and change the trans fluid because you're going to be changing the trans.
Yep, it'll kill your converter most of the time.
Don't ask me why, but it always seems like it happened that way.
The reason it happens is they get so much buildup in there, and that buildup is what holds them together. And when you change them and flush them, it loses that, and then the converter can't actually catch anymore. And then everything else in the transmission. I was actually watched a video on this on one of the car channels that are actually legitimate car channels on TV, not YouTube. And that it was explained on what happens on this older, if you've never been changed and you change it, it kills the transmission.
Well, it sounds like at 325,000, I just need to ride her out.
Just ride it out.
At 300 some thousand, you just ride it all out.
Just ride it out.
I gotta look it up because I know there's an oil change interval for my manual transmission that I have for the Calimer.
The engine has the only engine that's in there should have 160,000, but the transmission he said was the original. So that transmission, as far as I know, has 325,000 miles on it.
Oh, damn, downhill, making me hungry.
But yeah, it's it seemed like every time somebody had a high mileage vehicle and they changed the trans fluid, it always just was death to the trans.
Well, there's a lot of that comes from people going, "Hey, my tranny's slipping a little bit," and then they do the transmission fluid and filter, and they go, "Oh, it's getting worse." Well, yeah, it was already out when you wanted to change the fluid.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
It's like one of those things that once it starts slipping and skipping, it's probably not long for the world.
Time to start looking.
Yeah.
My wife bought me this massive steak. It's like almost 2 inches thick for my Christmas dinner for me to cook.
It's kind of like I've worked on a lot of rear differentials where people are like, "Well, it's making a noise." And I said, "Well, we're already done here then."
Pretty much.
My transmission makes all kinds of noise, but
See,
it's helical cut gears, so
Nate, I don't know if it was done. That's the problem. I mean, I could gamble and see.
How old was it when you bought it?
How old was it?
Yeah.
How many miles on it when you got it?
310.
Yeah,
Wow.
leave it in.
I mean, I imagine that some sort of maintenance has been done to this thing because the guy who owned it, it was his wife's car, and from what I can tell, if it needed something, it got done. Because like that, the engine itself it looked amazing. It looked great.
Nate's got the answer right at the bottom there. Let it ride. It's a Yoda.
Yeah, and honestly, like it's at the point where I could probably pull one out of a junkyard. Honestly, if I need one, I pull a trans from either a 4Runner or pull a trans from a 4Runner or another Sequoia and let that one ride.
That's a good move. Let it ride.
Yeah.
Good example. I have a buddy that has a Lexus SUV. I don't know what model it is, but it's like a 2015. He bought it with like 52,000 miles, and now it's got about 160,000 miles. And he said, "Oh, the tranny's slipping." And I said, "Well, you ever serviced it?" "I don't get transmission serviced. I was always told they'll blow up when you do that." I'm like, "Well, if you had it at 40, you probably should have had it serviced at maybe 100. So then he went and had it serviced, and all that fluid came out black, and it has a new transmission in it now. There wasn't much left in there. So it goes back to, if you were to preventively maintenance it, then go for it. But once you know there's a problem, it's not like fluid and filter is going to fix that. So.
I mean, the fluid looks great, so I've checked the fluid.
Well, then you're good.
It looks good, but and it ships good. I mean,
I've seen these vehicles have a ton of miles on them, and people never have a problem with them. And then the suspension starts going out of them before the engine and the trans does, and you know what I'm saying. So I mean, let it ride.
Yeah, it goes back to, do you want to put a transmission in something that doesn't have anything else that has any life left on it?
Well, just like the Outlook I just traded in, got rid of, my old lady was driving. That thing had 250-some thousand miles on it, and drove perfect, except for the suspension was just beat to death.
Yeah.
And I wasn't spending the money to put suspension in it, so it was good. It's gone.
The only thing I don't like about the Toyota is the mileage. It gets really, 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 really bad mileage.
What's really bad?
I'm averaging like 13.
You're
averaging 13. And
that's at 9.
That's the thing that my truck gets, so that's really bad.
Yeah.
Other than my Mustang, worse than my truck.
Is it a V8 or is it a 6-cylinder?
It's a V8. The boss will get. I can get double that. I can get 26 on the highway. But averaging, like if I just cruising, or if I'm not punching it every light to light, then on the boss I can average about 17, 18. But the way I drive, it's also 13.
What kind of weird Cobra light you got there, Sublime?
That's the light that comes off the mirror.
Oh yeah, I love the puddle lights. I need to get some of those for my mirrors.
Yeah, my wife's pissed off because hers don't do that.
Oh yeah.
I just
Got
have
the
a
Cobra
Cody.
here,
I need
open
to
the
get
door.
the runs for mine.
It is muted.
Well, hello, Brailsford. I'm going to jump off. Thanks for having me.
Hey man,
Hey,
thanks for hopping in here.
Take care,
You
dude.
guys,
Nice
you guys
seeing
all have
you,
a great
dude.
night.
Later, dude.
Later, dude.
Later.
Well, I think I need to hop off. I'm tired. I got a
Fine.
headache.
I'm tired of those son of a gun. I've tossed and
Yeah.
turned tonight.
I think Matt's got to start his live soon.
No. Not tonight. I'm way too tired tonight.
This Skylar, I don't know if you're still in here. Where are you at, Skylar? If you're still
You
in here.
work today, Sublime?
I did, but that doesn't. I tossed and turned until 3:30 in the morning last night, and had to get up at 7:50. So
Oh my god, I could not sleep last night either. I don't know what it was.
yeah, same here. Oh, here we go.
You guys, you're not right. You're not right. You're not. There's something wrong with you. This,
Just won in 15 minutes.
you're not right. This is,
That's funny.
That boy ain't right.
no. I don't like. God damn it.
Wow. The KBB on my truck has definitely dropped over the last month.
Hey, everything's dropping now, man. The housing market's starting to go poop and everything.
Well, I had a chance, so I could have. I found a.
I have
Honestly,
to sell my truck soon.
I almost went if I thought my wife would drive one, then I would have gone to get it. But there was an 05 Sequoia near me that had like 200,000 miles, and the guy wanted $3,000 for it, and it looked good. And I was like, man, I really want to go get that, but I didn't need it.
Later, 4 Blue.
It would have just been nice.
Poor Blue, take it easy, brother.
Later, 4 Blue. Yeah, I got a headache. I don't know why. Well, I tell you what, man, the freaking dealerships near me, the only ones that have gobs of cars, Dodge, for whatever reason, Dodge has tons of vehicles, and Jeep has tons of vehicles there. The Chevy dealership has like a lot of used vehicles from any brand, so it's not even really a Chevy dealership anymore. And then Toyota is like, their lot is like very limited, hardly anything.
There's a place by me called Barrington Motor Works, and they sell nothing but high-end cars.
Yeah.
And, dude, business must be booming over there because they're in the process of doing a complete rebuild of their dealership.
I know the dealership here is going to selling only used cars on the lot and ordering everything new.
But Matt, what kind of dealership is it with the high-end cars? Is it like a
BMW, Mercedes, Infiniti.
But I'm saying, what kind of, is it like a mall or is it like a?
I don't know if I'd say it's a mall. It's just a big dealership.
But they sell new cars, right?
Oh yeah.
So what? It must be some type of. He must have some type of thing with all the high-end cars then.
It's primarily BMWs, Mercedes, Infinitis.
A lot of times, those guys, when they sell those high-end cars, the people they're selling them for, they want them to keep their crap updated.
I really like this thing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's nice.
Cars.
Unfortunately, it's got that twin turbo V6. They're having all sorts of problems with it right now.
Yeah.
My buddy who works there
Wait,
says
show it again. Show it again. I was looking at the chat. Show it again. Oh, okay.
It's unusual because Toyota usually does really well on their V6s.
Well, it's the twin turbos. So I've heard, like, it's not even like horrible, right? I've heard that you're probably looking at replacing the turbo at 100,000.
Really? That's not.
Which, it's not the engine. The engine will be fine, but the turbo you'll have to probably replace her.
I don't know.
Yeah, it sure does, David.
Hey, David, take care, man.
Take it easy, Dave.
Yeah, Joe Perillo, he's a high-end BMW dealer. Yep.
A guy at my terminal just bought a new Dodge Ram dually, and he left the terminal, and his axle came out.
Oh, God. That's not very good for a new truck. It's like that thing I saw on Facebook today with the Dodge dually with the camper on the back and the bed broke off.
Oh,
My
man.
car just after me.
And the chat was just amazing with what people thought they knew about cars and who owned what and what car companies belonged to what. And oh my God, people are idiots.
You guys see the video of the 70s Camaro project car? Some guy was pulling out on the road and he got squirrely, and when it veered right, his door flung open and he fell out because he obviously.
Well, I've seen that. That's an old video. That video's been around a while.
I was laughing. Yeah, it's been around a while, but
it's hilarious though.
Yeah. I feel bad for you guys because your card's gone, but
you know, I wear a seatbelt, so
yeah, same here.
I don't get thrown out that easy.
Well, when I was testing my MGB, luckily my MGB should not be throwing me out because it had no power. But I did not have seat belts. I was sitting on a lawn chair briefly.
Oh, geez. That kind of
What's even better is if you actually set up the seatbelt for the lawn chair. That would have been perfect.
Well, remember the floor had like holes in it, so I could have like Fred Flintstone did if I wanted to.
Oh God.
that MGB was in rough shape.
I've driven a lot of cars on milk crates before. That's what's funny.
I've done it with milk crates, and then the chairs that used to be the desk chairs for school without the desk part on them.
Yeah, sure.
Crawford needs a nap.
Man, I'm tired, but I'm not at work. So, to be fair, I'm not working tomorrow. I'm on leave, so.
Oh, you got to get out of here.
I'm not working Friday.
I need my beauty sleep, man. How do you think I keep this great face up?
By being young, that's how you do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I do not look young.
You look younger than I do.
Yeah.
Because you are.
I get asked so I'm an officer, obviously. The number one thing I get asked in the military is if I was a prior enlisted. And I take it as a compliment, but also I wonder if they think I'm like really old.
Pops Brailsford over here. Is that what they're calling you?
No,
Wait till you become the silver fox, you know?
dude, I've already got all that hair going on, man.
Really? Really? Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Really?
I got
It's
silver.
only dark because
Every time I
cut it
get
off.
haircuts, there's probably like 20%
You see
of my hair.
this? Look at that. It's all turning gray.
My hair, my
You guys
head.
are hitting. I'm older than all you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm older than all you
My
guys.
dad didn't turn gray until the cancer really hit him really hard, like the year before he died, and he still had all his color until
I
the year
hope-
before he died.
I hope my children get the genes from my wife's family because, like, my father-in-law and his mom passed. My father-in-law's mother just passed last year, and her hair was like black, no white at all, no gray. So I hope like the color, like that gene, whatever that keeps it that color. I hope my children have it.
Hey, my wife's hair is completely black. It's never gray that I can see.
That I can see.
That I can see.
No,
Just want to make sure I said that correctly.
see, I got the landing patch up here, and but I'm 6'1" and my wife's 5'1", so I just assume she doesn't know.
6'1", same
Does
height
she
as
cut your
me.
hair for you, or do you go somewhere to get it cut?
What's up?
Does she cut your hair, or do you go somewhere to get it cut?
I go somewhere to get it cut because she used to cut my hair and we used to just buzz it.
Yeah, what I do.
But I do kind of go for more of a fade now, so I do go to a barbershop.
I like that. I could charge more for my work. That's sad.
Yeah, that's what Kenneth's not doing.
You know, they have a thing. You can color your hair gray if you want.
No, I'm good.
Not you, Eris.
Yeah, but the only problem is if he doesn't do it consistently, and then he shows back up 2 weeks later
I
with
know. Like, what the hell? We paid you way too much.
Eris, what do you do?
My car is talking to me, dude. What the hell? It's turning off things left and right.
Probably telling you to change that trans filter.
Yeah, apparently.
Now it is. Now that it knows.
Yeah.
Psychoanalyst.
Don't
I'm
worry
going to need your help here.
You're in the right stream.
Bunch of psychos here. You can analyze
You're in the
all day
right
long.
stream.
He's just here to practice.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, all right, this time the sublime guy. He's a serious new or narcissist.
We all are. Come on.
Oh, my God.
So
We have a lot of work for you.
What I miss? Oh, we have a lot of work. Yeah, exactly. Brian Allen, what's up?
All right. Well,
Not down there, Brailsford.
it's getting mighty late here. Mighty late.
It's only 10:30.
Man, how do you? I got my stories to watch on HBO.
Oh,
Stories.
You're just gonna start watching and fall asleep. So you might as well stand here and just let us keep you awake.
No, he wouldn't be the first one, bro. He wouldn't be the first one. Silverback, T. Hetzler, they all got booked on.
No pants forward, no time supply.
That was funny back in the day when T was like documenting exactly when people said things.
Him and Silverback. Oh god.
Hey, Sublime, you see what Eero says?
Yeah, I saw it. It's definitely not the first one.
Yeah, like T. Hetzler would like write down timestamps when someone said a specific comment.
I just, if I wanted to do that, I'd just run a screen grabber and just have it continually recording.
Where's Salty at?
I don't know.
He said he had a lot to do today, so he may either still be busy or just tired.
The heck, he's
probably
listening.
listening. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. Salty.
Sure.
He'll be here. He'll be here in a minute.
You say it 3 times in the mirror?
No, in the
3
screen.
times into the camera or into the computer. Yeah, that's it.
Salty's got 4 inches and he ain't afraid to use it.
That's on a good day.
If he had 4 inches, he'd had more than 2 kids.
He's like, them some bitches.
I think Brailsford's going to end it before he can show up.
Yeah, no, he'll get a comment and right at the end as it's ending, so nobody can reply.
He'll hop into Sublime Stream though.
No, there will be nothing to hop into. Not
I don't
tonight.
think Sublime's going live.
Not tonight, brother.
I don't think I am either because I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm dead beat tonight.
See, it sounds like everybody
Tuesday.
wants this thing to die.
We made it through Monday. Tuesdays were wore out.
Yeah, it was a long day today for me.
Yep.
I didn't sleep well last night. I woke up so many times.
I was so bored today. Sublime called me and I wouldn't let him get off the phone.
Say what?
I said I was so bored today. When you called, I wouldn't let you off the phone hardly.
That's all good, sir. It's always good chatting with you.
Yep. I'm trying to get some trying to do some videos this week while I'm on leave with some other Mustang people. Trying to get some cruise videos and stuff. Or not cruising, but there's some unique cars here. And trying to meet up with some people. Might even go test drive a Corvette tomorrow. I'm not sure.
What's the weather by you, Brailsford? What is it right now?
It's all over the place. I mean, we've had it down. The nights have been freezing, but I think it was like 50s today. We've had a few days in the high 30s.
For high?
There's only a couple.
Okay.
It's supposed to get really cold. It's supposed to get really cold, I think, this upcoming weekend.
It's still 57 degrees outside right now.
Not
and
here.
The low tonight's only supposed to be 54. Tomorrow 63, and then after that 50 is the high. 52 is the high on Thursday.
Let me see my.
Yeah, it's going to get freezing at night here on Thursday.
Barbecue Mike says, "Well, I'll be sitting, so call. I will be bored."
Yeah. Oh, you're stuck in snow, aren't you?
Yeah.
I-90 closed down.
Oh, it's 35 here right now. It feels like 32.
Yeah, it's 30 here, so we're good.
Hold on.
We got 57. Feels like 53.
It's gonna be
34,
53.
34 feels like 25.
Well, sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Well, that's t-shirt and shorts weather. What are you talking about? Just get out
In the
there.
spring it will be that, but not when it's going from fall to winter. No,
Yeah.
it's amazing how that works. It's like when you're going from fall to winter, you're shivering your timbers at 50 degrees, but when it's going from winter to spring, all of a sudden it's like 50 degrees. Let's get the shorts out.
It's 74 in Houston right now.
Oh man, I want to bring something up real quick, especially for my boss friends here. There's a dude. I posted it on the channel. I think I might have accidentally taken the community post down. There's a guy who's a scam artist for Boss 302 stuff.
I seen that.
Yeah,
And
I saw the post.
do not buy from that guy. He's a piece of you know what.
Garbage.
Yeah.
We'll just say garbage.
But he's taken money from multiple people I know. So I
Really?
Do we know where he
can't
lives?
share enough.
Can we find out where that real person is? What countries he?
I think he's in Texas.
You think he is, but is he not maybe really in India?
He
Yeah.
said Texas. He said Florida. But like so he had for sale supposedly a set of Cook's mid pipe and Cook's side pipes, and I had talked to him. Someone sent it to me last year on Instagram, and I messaged the guy, and it's a really good deal, but it's high enough to be believable, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh snap, I'm gonna jump on these. And I messaged, hey dude, I want to buy these. I've been looking forever. And he's like, yeah, cool. And I was like, how do I pay you? It was like, oh, I'm trying to send you money. What's your PayPal? He's like, well, can you just send me on Cash App? And I was like, immediately red flag. I'm like, I was like, no, not doing that. I got to do something that's buyer safe. He's like, I got to set up my Cash App, but I'll get back with you. And he kept like delaying, and eventually I'm like, this is a scam. Like I'm done. And so eventually I'm like, this is a
there's
scam.
a big chance he's not even in the U.S. He's probably in like India or somewhere else.
China.
He's gotten money from multiple Boss 302 owners.
Yep, and he's probably in India. Some of the biggest scams run from there.
What's going on?
I don't buy car parts unless it's somebody I know, talked to for a while.
Usually, what's up, T?
What's going on, everybody?
China.
China?
Everybody with the Chinese chicken? Everybody gotta get licking? Remember that old song, y'all? I can never get that whole lyrics down.
Remember all those words, bro.
Yeah.
I don't. That's exactly what I do, Tony. Unless it's PayPal and I can dispute it. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Wilson, and maybe y'all remember last year when I got out of the hospital, I had a fake person from BG&E call me with my information and everything for the account. They got me for $700.
Dang.
That's just bullshit. I don't give out information over the phone unless I've called them.
Yep. Same here.
I just had to get that way after seeing it happen to so many people. Just kind of BS. What people do to people, they don't care about. You could be in dire straits and hurt, and they'll take every last penny from you they can get.
Yep.
And it's people like that I like to want to find. And if I was still young and everything, I'd love to be, able to go find them and just take care of them.
What drives so my wife's a preschool teacher, and what drives her nuts is like she works with other people whose their spouses are on the enlisted side, and the general, like some people like make offhanded comments like, oh, like look what, I'm sure they can afford it, she's an officer spouse. Well, I've never had a bonus in my entire career, not one. So like if you don't get, like, a lot of the money that military gets, especially if you're an officer, comes from bonuses, and I've not had a single one. So like I hate when people like assume status nobody, you don't know what someone else is going through. And then
Well,
the fact that people
I know how much officers made
Commercial I was telling you about.
enlisted when I was in, because
Yeah.
I only made it to E4 and I made shit back then. I made like $1,000 a month.
Yeah, E4s do not make a lot. I actually had to, and that's, I constantly am pulsing my sailors for information. Like, I care about my guys. I care about a lot. And I worry about, I'm like, hey, I want to make sure like they're doing all right. Like, I expect them to let us know if they're having any issues making it. Cause like I got young sailors that have kids and wives, and I care about them. Like, they should be able to take care of their families. But
I was lucky I was single and lived in the barracks most of the time.
that's usually most of the cases with the juniors. And so usually it is spending money for them. But yeah, I'm talking about like when people got to buy a house and all that, when they start getting their BAH.
That wouldn't have worked. That wouldn't have happened with me back then. I wouldn't have had enough money, and even in Washington State, even at that time, back in the late or mid 90s,
Yeah,
I wouldn't paid enough, even with BAA.
Well, the crazy thing is like we should be doing pretty well, but like, and we're not like hurting or anything, but like the cost of living where I am has gone up so much, and the BH has not followed it. It just hasn't followed it. So like, that's what I'm worried about for my guys. Like, hey, if I'm struggling, then I know they're struggling. So I tell my master chief who works for me, like, hey, you gotta keep an eye on these guys and make sure they're doing all right, because some people get pretty proud about that kind of stuff and they don't want to bring it up.
I was just happy today that my GM for my old company called me, and they're gonna set me up on a 1099 scheme so I can start doing some of my old work again from home after work, some part time. They pay really well. So
yeah, I like those two arrows. Yeah.
I won't mind doing that. Just some extra drawing work I can do. If I can do it at home, it's not a problem. I did it for years. Same thing I do now. It's just a different program instead of AutoCAD, a T-Plan.
What program you use?
Well, we use AutoCAD Electrical where I'm working now, and that's what we used to use years ago at my old shop. But now they use E-Plan, which mostly it's because they're doing things in IEC style for out of the country, for Europe and stuff.
What's up, lady?
Victor, that's nice to you, man. But there's lots of other people out there too.
For me, it's all easy. It's easy work, and since I know the system, I can do their drawings just as easy as anybody there could. And since the guy who was doing them quit, we need somebody to do them.
I got you. All right, I've made it 2 hours.
All right.
I think it's time.
Fine.
Oh, keep your shirt on. Don't just because it's 2 hours. Just keep your shirt on, pal.
Well, I think
take your shirt off, babe. Come on.
Oh, let's try to get some super chats. Super chats for super pecs.
No, God.
I put it down for Brailsford.
There's none of that crap going on, and I'm not in the shape for that anyway.
Welcome to the main stage, Boss 302.
I have thought about doing like a, and this is stupid probably, but I thought about doing like a fundraiser or something, and I don't know what else I could do other than like push-ups. But doing a fundraiser for some sort of veteran organization.
They said throw another bag of popcorn in there.
Hey, Brailsford, I'll tell you what. I'll go push up for push up with you.
Man.
If you want to try to find a challenge, me and you pushing up, push-ups?
We've already got Primo that challenged him.
Primo challenged him too?
Yep.
Primo's weak.
Primo's not challenged. When's Primo challenged me?
Look, I seen Primo in the Pilates gym when I went through Victoria a couple weeks ago. I kept driving.
I'm not back. So I got, I don't know if you guys remember. Remember the live stream, like, I think it was like 2 months ago or so that I canceled because I was like really sick?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, I'm still not 100% back from that. I've been trying to get back to where I was at the gym. And hold on. This is, all right. humble brag here.
I could push and push, but won't go up.
That's 325.
Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead, big boy.
So that's 325-pound weights, right?
Yeah, that's it.
325 pound weight.
I was doing 325 for 8 before, and I can only get 4 right now.
I can't do 325 at all right now, so kiss my ass.
I saw a girl at the gym the other day pushing up that much weight.
Well, I've changed my mentality a lot. So I actually had stress damage in my arms, my elbows, and epicondylitis and all that. And so I've kind of changed my mentality on how I do weightlifting.
Okay.
If I can't do multiple reps to where it's like easy, I don't do it. Like max outs, I don't do max outs anymore because I'm afraid that much, like just putting that much tension on me is what's doing my ligaments in.
You don't need to be straining yourself if you've been through that already. Because
so the way I do heavy weight, but I do heavy weight that I can do in high reps. And if I can do it high reps, then I feel like it's safe.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing, but I can't even. I don't even think I could bench press 100 pounds right now.
Yeah.
I've ripped all the tendons in my bicep tendons and shoulder tendons. I've ripped them all in both arms.
Well, I might have supposedly I have a torn labrum in my left shoulder. I need to go get an MRI.
Yeah, I'm supposedly 2-3 years ago was supposed to have surgery done on both shoulders. And not at the same time because they won't do that to you. I couldn't afford to take the time off because it's a 6 month plus repair time for somebody my age.
I hope you feel better, Zach.
Feel better, Zachary.
So I just keep dealing with it, and my job now doesn't require me to do as much, but it does slow me down at working on my own cars.
Yeah.
But I've changed things. Like now, when I do like the wheel lug nuts, when I'm tightening them, I have a much longer torque wrench, so it's easier to get to the torque.
Yeah. More leverage on it.
Yep. I bought a new Craftsman torque wrench that's like way longer than my old one, and it's really easy to get to 100 pounds.
You know, that's a term that Sublime has never heard. It's way longer than I thought.
Oh, God, here we go. He'll be here all week, folks.
But I'm dumb.
Don't forget to tip your waiters and waitresses.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly, right, Zach? Oh, man.
All right.
Hey, Brailsford, you probably heard, but I sold the truck.
Yep. I heard you were selling it. I didn't know you sold it.
Yeah, I heard. I got a good price for it. The guy, I knew he was a serious buyer when he said, I said, well, where would you like me to meet you so you can look at the truck? He goes, meet me at the bank.
There you go.
Good thing there.
Yeah.
That's all you can ask for, man.
Yeah, for real. So I bought an F-250 diesel. This thing is a beast.
What year is it?
A 2022.
Nice. Those
I got it used. I'm sorry?
I said, those are sweet.
Yeah, I got it used. It's had 12,000 miles on it. It's the XLT premium package. So it's really nice inside. I was like, damn, man, it's got the console in it. Doesn't have the center shift, but it's got a console. I'm like, yeah, I can get in this cowboy Cadillac and ride.
I don't like having that center seat. I like having the console better.
That console is nice.
Have you figured out where work's taking you next?
Yeah, I'm going to Charlottesville, Virginia.
Woohoo.
And if y'all wouldn't mind doing me a favor, keep your fingers crossed, prayers up. I had what I thought was a very good interview with a personal protection detailed Secret Service agent, and I had a UDO, Uniform Division Officer, both talked to me on Sunday and asked me questions about, what I have done and how I've responded and everything of that nature. So I felt pretty good about it. So maybe It could be either Crawford, Texas, Dallas, Texas, West Palm Beach, Rehoboth Beach, Wilmington, Delaware. Where else was it? Oh, they had one I ain't going to Hawaii. I'll tell you all that right now.
Oh, Hawaii's beautiful.
Yeah, but it's just so expensive.
It is.
It's
West Palm Beach, Florida, you're talking about?
See.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I can still use my Espanol down there and sing "Come on down." Yeah, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So I figured, with buying this truck, it was the best option because if I'm going to be moving around, I need to tow my trailer. I need to tow my house on wheels.
So you had property. Did you sell it or what'd you do?
I was getting ready to buy it. I found a couple pieces of property, and
but I'm talking like about a month ago. You had your trailer. Was you on property or was you in a park somewhere?
Man, you know me, Gary. I'm the king of this damn trailer park.
The king of the road.
Straight white trash.
He the king of the road, man.
They got pit bulls tied to every tree with a sign saying "Pups are free."
Oh,
Teeth so big, he's double wide.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you, it's not a bad life, man. It's, single guy.
Hey, T, when are you going to be in Alabama?
I'll probably be there. Depends. See, before this happened really quick with this truck. So before I got the truck, I had already set up for a hot shot to get it. So the hot shot's charging me $1,500. If I would have canceled, he'd have charged me $500. So I'm like, you know what? And plus, I've never trailered anything that big before, except for Salty's sister. But I'm bump. But I figured to say, hey, let me get a little bit of practice under my wing before I go out and try a 1,700 mile. I think it's about 1,500 mile haul.
Yeah. Guys, I hate to interrupt, but I gotta get this off.
Where you gotta go, Browson?
I gotta get some Excedrin in my blood, and I gotta get it. I got a headache.
Holy guacamole!
But Sublime said he's gonna start his live here.
I can't. Not tonight.
Do you know what you need, Browser? You need sunshine hard hands.
Thanks for having us up, Browsford.
Hey, guys. Sorry to kick us off. My head's hurting and I'm staring at the screen. It's not helping.
Sunshine hard hands, bro. Your headache is gone.
Appreciate everybody hopping in here. Have a good night. It's too fast. Please stop buying my time, making me and turning me into a YouTube escort.
Yeah.
Posing for like freaking model agency. Look at you sticking your head out there. You're like, hey, how you doing?
What are you talking about?
What'd you do to me? Well, thank you for having me on, Browsford. I appreciate you very much.
I know worries, T. Appreciate you hopping in, buddy. And man, we'll be praying for you guys.
Copy that, y'all. Everybody be safe and be good. And if you can't be good at it.
All right,
All right, take care.
All right, y'all. Bye-bye.